We've been kind of busy. We've been doing exobiology out here. We traveled 5,000 light years away from the start point to unlock a couple engineers, and we've been stopping at planets that we find along the way. We've been getting better at this exobiology. It's kind of confusing. Searching for bacteria sucks. Come find out. But yeah, we're on this planet. I landed on this thing before I logged off. And I think we're about to go make some discoveries here. I think there's two things to discover here. I think. We'll whip the SRB around. But we've been getting better at doing this a little bit more efficiently. So hang out. We'll look at the map whenever we're back in the thing, in the ship, and see how far out we are. I think we're still like 1,000 light years away from civilized space. And I feel like as soon as we get back sort of inside the bubble, we'll make a beeline for the nearest space station and sell our stuff. There's this guy and there's something else. I think there's a bacteria here too. Should have paid more attention. Made a mental note whenever I was discovering this planet. 400 mil. You think? There's another first footfall. I've only been landing on first footfall planets. Been getting better at my screenshots. Because if you're exploring an Elite Dangerous, you got to know the rules. That is, you got to take a screenshot with your life forms when you discover it. Gotta try. We gotta compose it good though. Think. The camera's sweet. Figuring that out, mapping everything was kind of a pain, but well worth it. We try and get over here, maybe? I don't know. Hold on. I don't like this. Maybe I don't need... I don't think I need the SRV in the shot or the ship. I think I like that backstop. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting closer. Got to get the right shot. It's very important. This is one of the most important parts about exobiology. That one in. Hold on. Back up a little bit. There it is. There it is. That right there. That's perfect. Perfect. That's a good one. My screenshots folder is filling up, and I'm a-okay with it. I'm here for it. Are these little turlet looking things? Is this a different life form? Okay. I think there is a fungus and this plant here. I have not played Death Stranding. I didn't play the first one. It looked like a walking simulator to me. I might have been wrong, but it looked like a walking simulator. And I like a boring game, but that one looked like too boring for me. And maybe I was wrong. I know that director, the Hideo Kojima or whatever, is awesome. So maybe I just didn't give it a good... And I like Norman Reedus as well, so I might like the game, really, but I just never played it. You carried around Death Stranding. You had this little baby in a jar that would warn you when stuff was nearby or something. You had the little jar baby that would start crying or something when the monsters came near. I'm not making that up. Kind of ridiculous, kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't looked at anything with the second one. Think you can make roads and stuff? I don't know. I don't know exactly the premise. I thought I was gonna play it at one point. I was like, yeah, this looks tight, we'll play it. Then I just never played it. I got caught up with other things. More user-friendly, more guns, more easier mobility. Cool. So would it be one of those things where you gotta play the first one for the second one to make sense, or could you just jump into the second one having not played the first one? So apparently the bacteriums are not worth as much as these other things. But I like to get them, if I come to a planet that has like two things, I like to try and get both of them if I can. Eventually we'll upgrade our suit and have like super awesome jetpacks or something on it, right? Isn't that a thing? Right on. I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Oh yeah, these are gonna be easy to find. This looks like someone done ate too much Chipotle or something right here. I've found that some of the bacteriums are like really tough to find because they blend in with the terrain, but others stick out like a sore thumb, which is the ones we want to be able to find. And like these stick out real good on this planet's surface, so we should be able to find a couple more samples on the way back if there are. Just hit some sweet jumps on the SRV. I like to find a shootable rock on every planet that we go to too, just to let the planet know who's boss, you know what I mean? Sometimes we skip that step though. That, my screen just blacked out for a second. Did that do that on the stream? That was weird. That was scary. I was like, I thought I lost everything. Like I thought I lost the game. I wonder what that was all about. I don't think it did it on the stream. I was looking up there. Strange. Okay. Hopefully that's not a new problem developing. that I'm gonna have to fix. We'll probably have pretty good luck searching for those bacterium from the ship. Because they do stick out so. I'm just trying to see if I can find some while I'm out and about before we ride back to the ship. Dang, we almost flipped that thing. That's crazy. We went all that way and we only saw that one little patch of them. We're running out of fuel in our SRV, but we can synthesize more fuel. Not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go get the ship. It's taking a while. I could have swore. Maybe I did land next to a patch of both. We'll see when we get over there. There might not be any shootable rocks on this planet. Oh, yep, here we go. Like I thought I could have swore that I landed right next to him. We'll just need to, we'll find one more sample. And we'll be all good to go. I figure once I start jumping again, it's gonna be fairly quick. I see another one. I wonder if that one's far enough away. To the left. And back behind. It's gonna get quick when I start getting closer to the like habited space. Inhabited space. There's no way this is far enough. Because I think everything's gonna be discovered, so we won't be making pit stops. Take a look up here. We haven't been over this way yet, I don't think. We just went in front and then a little bit behind. We can luck out and not have to unload the SRV again or disembark again. We can just take off from here. That'd be great. View patch? Alright, so that's 2 more samples here on another first footfall planet. I'm really curious to see how much money we're gonna make. We'll know whenever we get back. And then we're gonna be off to engineering some more. Professor... what's his name? Professor Palin, maybe? That's who we're gonna go to instead of Chloe. He's closer to everything, like civilized space, and Chloe is way out in the Witch Head Nebula. Apparently they do exactly the same thing engineering wise. I don't know why, but that little graphic with the ship starting up is really cool to me. That little three thing. All right, so route. We are a little under 1,000 light years from here, and there's that really big neutron star jump in there too, so that's gonna get us there quicker. And I think that was all that I wanted to land on. Wait, hold on. None. Thought there was another planet here that I wanted to land on, but I guess not. Geological. Okay, go. We may or may not find another suitable planet for exploration. I feel like I've been at it a while. I feel like we sort of got the hang of it today compared to last night. And if we go to a planet and we map it and it's got just one bacteria on it, we might still land and try and get it if it's a first footfall, right? But if we go down there and it's like the really hard to see, convoluted, like same exact color as the dirt bacteria, I don't think I can scoop from this one. Then we ain't doing it. We ain't gonna worry about it. There's one biological. I don't know what the geological features are. Let's go. We'll go map this one while we're here. It's unexplored, so we'll get the first footfall regardless. And we'll see if we can figure out what a geological feature is. What that's all about. That's something new. I know I've landed on planets that have those, but I didn't really figure out what they do. Maybe it's something I can pew on with my SRV and then pick up chunks. That'd be cool. I kind of want to turn off the orbital lines. I think that would add to the, like, realism, immersiveness. But then I feel like I also would be more apt to run into a planet. If I'm not mistaken, normally if there's only one sample, it's gonna be a bacteria. Oh, nice. Fumaroles, geysers, bacterium. Let's go take a look, see. And it looks like everything's just everywhere. There's not like a hot zone where they all overlap. So we'll just aim for a big flattish blue spot. We probably want to be on the lit side of the planet. Oh, what's up, Jazz? Welcome, welcome. I think that's a new face here. Yeah, it's I mean, I'm enjoying the journey. Everyone knows that plays this game that this is a slow, methodical, some might call it a slog. There's some grinding. But I've embraced the suck. I know I fuss and get impatient, but I'm enjoying every second of this. And I'm really enjoying coming out here and just taking screenshots with the life forms and stuff. We don't necessarily screenshot with bacterium, but everything else we'll take a screenshot when we find it, or if we get a cool space vista. Taking a bunch of screenshots is fun. I think that's part of the exploration. Like, you gotta take screenshots. So it's geysers and something else, and then we're looking for bacteria, which we all know can just be absolutely terrible. Maybe not though. If it's a green color or a white color might be alright for us to spy from the ship here. Bacteria likes to be in the flat spots, sort of come to realize, and Reddit was telling me too. Is that gonna be it? Kinda don't think that is it. If it is, it's literally everywhere. Nah, there ain't no way. Alright, let's slowly, we'll do a little pan here. There's no surefire way to discover the bacteriums though. Nobody has a foolproof like heat method. Someone was talking about turning your shadows down. Not like I want to cheat, you know what I mean? But wouldn't mind a little helping hand finding some bacterium. An easier way. Sure don't want to get out anywhere around all these big old rocks. I wish the SRV had a bacteria life form scanner kind of thing. Even if you had to pay to have it added on. Nothing super apparent jumping out at me. Let's set her down maybe. People were saying night vision's good.
Landing gear deployed.
What is wrong with this terrain? I am curious to see if we can figure out what these geological formations are. Or does that just mean the little rocks that we can go pew pew on? It's gonna be a real stupid color, I feel like. We didn't see anything from space. All right, we'll give it a little go. We'll give it a little go. We're not gonna spend a whole lot of time looking for bacterium though. I do want to see if we can. The geysers or something was here too. I don't remember the exact composition of this planet. I don't know if it's anything good, but more stuff is always better. I wonder if that's what it means when it talks about like a geologic formation. It's like one of these guys.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Probably gonna be, it'll be worth getting out on foot here in a second and look too. Any bacteriums. Oh, this one's terrible. Try and get. Just let that one go. I have not seen not a single thing that looks different as far as
Retracted.
bacteria on the ground. I appreciate that not all of the life forms are readily just visible, but at the same time, I feel like the ones that are harder to find should be worth way more money. But apparently that's not the case, and the bacteria is not even where it's at. So a lot of people don't even stop for bacteria. But I'm kind of hard-headed, so I'd like to at least give it a shot for here, you know. But I know it's kind of boring watching me fly around looking at the ground, being like, does that pixel look a little bit different than the other pixel? So I'll fly up a little bit, see if we see any kind of spot that looks particularly promising. I like that, like this flat spot right here. You know what I mean? Like if I was a bacteria, I think a nice flat spot would be where I want to be. But I don't see not a single thing that looks like a different shade or tone. Some of them are, like really blend in, match the color of the planet. And this one's got like little icy bits on it too, which doesn't help. I need like a bright green bacteria or something to really stick out here, but I don't think we're gonna have that luck. And I keep thinking like that, is that? No, there's no way that's it. This one might be an L. I don't see no geysers either. Talking geysers down here. But I figure if we found one spot with a little bacteria in it, then we could probably be more. I don't know, guys. One said in craters is a good spot. Really, it's all just conjecture. There is one that one of the bacteria varieties is worth a lot more than the other ones. Yeah, this ain't it. Oh, it should be popping out. I don't think there was anything else in this system to look at, I don't think. What about this one? Get out of here. Yep. Let's go. I figured out a cool thing. That certainly a lot of you probably already know. Hey, let's go. And then I'm like looking back. I'm like, well, there could be the bacteria right there. So if you've got a route plotted, and then you do what I did and just drop a pin on a planet, you can scroll all the way back down to the bottom of the list over here and re-access your route. But before, I didn't know how to do that, but we figured that out. I don't think that's stated anywhere in the game. Hopefully we get lucky and find another planet that we can first football on and find some biological stuff.
Fuel scooping.
33 bodies, goodness. Potential. I got a first football. Is there good stuff there? 4 biological.
Fuel scooping complete.
I mean, we want a first footfall, so this isn't really what we're looking for. We're moving. But as we get closer, I do feel like it's going to be a lot harder to find first footfalls. We're only 16 jumps away now. It could still happen because I mean how big space is, but you know. What's up, Scruffy Beard? Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. End of most people weekend. I still got that was mapped, but nobody set foot on it. Nothing there. All right. Keep it on. I got one more weekend day. So my Mondays is always an off day too. So. I've enjoyed this trip, this exobiology kind of had to go 5,000 light years because engineering and then exobiology while we were here. It's been a lot of fun. I think there's this Spanch website that I think you're supposed to be able to use to help out find planets that are uninhabited.
Fuel scooping.
I think that's the one.
Fuel scooping complete.
Think about it too. Sometimes, you know, people might have discovered it, but not wanted to get out of their ship to go like explore it. There's a couple of the ones that I got first footfall on that had already been discovered, and then a couple of them I was discovery and first footfall. So I don't know how many planets we got total, or how many samples we got total. I feel like we got several.
Fuel scooping complete.
On to the next. All these honks, all of these discovery scans. Yes, I do have a detailed surface scanner, bro.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm hoping we get lucky and find another first footfall. I haven't been stopping at like everyone that I can go just get the biological data. I wanted the first footfalls. And maybe that's a mistake. Maybe I should be stopping and just picking up whatever, wherever, while we're here. This has got promise. Those are mapped. Got a first footfall there. One biological. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Some kind of sucks. Oh! Yeah, the road to riches. I seen that. I might go do that eventually. And it's got everything mapped out for you to go here, pick up this, that kind of thing. And I will make a trip out to Colonia at some point too. I know the exobiology out there is supposed to be worth a lot. We'll see how much we make though. Like I said, I haven't been keeping track of how many planets and samples, scans, that sort of thing that we've done. But we'll know when we get back. Be a good payday though. Dang it. I got excited. I thought that was going to be a good planet to explore. Geological. I think we're getting close to the bubble now. The allure of exobiology to me is finding something that nobody else has found. It's definitely not poo-pooing on anybody that wants to jump on the road to riches, but I like the feeling that I'm the first and maybe the last person to ever experience what I'm experiencing. I don't know, but that, let me know if you, I don't know. I like the way that feels. It feels weird. It feels kind of eerie in a way.
Fuel scooping complete.
Right? Nothing here for us.
Frameshift drive charging.
Heck yeah. How long did it take you to get out there, Scruffy? I think someone said if you just went straight there and followed the neutron stars or whatever, you could get out there in a couple hours.
Fuel scooping.
I think part of the fun would be in the messing around along the way. We're due to come up on one that has a good sample that hadn't been covered yet. Let's we'll look and see how close we are back to the civilized space. But I feel like that's why we're almost there, so we probably won't see a whole lot of undiscoverable anything. Undiscovered anything. But hey, once we get back into populated space, we're gonna go sell and see how much money we made, and that'll be fun.
4, 3, 2. Fuel scooping.
There's one biological there.
Complete.
There's one biological there. So no one's set foot on that one or that one. Got one there. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see if we can find it. There's only one way to know, and the bacterium aren't super annoying if it's like a good color, you know what I mean? Four days round trip. Right on, right on. What'd you do when you were out there? Just sort of hang out a little bit?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Alright, so bacterium is everywhere. Let's see about it. We could get lucky, man. You never know unless you land.
Orbital Flight engaged.
Yeah, I mean, I like being out in the middle of nowhere, but at the same time too, it's like, you know, I like being around the bubble, being where the stuff's happening. You know what I mean? What's up, Major Mason? Yeah, I'd love to see something unique too. Nobody's landed on this planet yet. It's only got bacteria on it though, which kind of sucks and can be a big pain to try and find. And there's another planet out here too that probably also only has bacteria on it. But Matt, we're getting close to the bubble again, so I don't know how many more opportunities we're gonna have for a first footfall on the way back. But we will go. Eventually, we'll go way back out into the black. Hopefully, this bacteria sticks out like a sore thumb, and we can get it real quick and get out of here. If not, we're not gonna waste too much time looking around. Nice. Yeah, the feeling of discovery is real cool. When we go on like our big exploration mission, we'll probably just fly way out there. I don't know. See. This planet might also be a bust. Dang, that's unfortunate. That's 2 in a row. We've got another one in this system that we're going to check out, though. Hoping for some blue or some green. Something easily distinguishable. What's up, Zach? That's right. Don't forget, if y'all are having fun hanging out, hit that like button, let me know. If you're not, there's a dislike button, hit the dislike button too. That it? There ain't no way, dude. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that looks like it's sticking out. I swear, for being not that lucrative to get the bacterium, it is the hardest thing to find. I feel like they should have made it the opposite way. Like it should be worth a lot. What up, Nemesis? Welcome, welcome. Oh. Okay. So it is sort of visible. Let's get a good look at it. Alright, y'all see that? Got a patch of it. So it is visible. Not very visible, but...
Landing gear deployed.
Bro, what is wrong with the terrain? Gonna be off to the left now? $40 million. Yeah, everyone skips it. I don't blame them for skipping it though. Bro, if you don't land spaceship, auto land is tripping out. Give me controls, please. I might have lost where that sample was. It's gonna be off to the left when we get off the tip. Hallelujah. I wonder, should we take the SRV? Everything we found on this trip has been on a First Football Planet, I believe. Jazz.
Gravity warning.
What did I say? It was off to the left from the nose of the ship. Yeah, there it is. It's not, it looks like everyone sort of skips the bacteria planets, so. What? I was about to say, what is going on here? Why is it not letting me sample? Hello? Alright, so let's see how visible this is from the SRV. From a little distance. We'll probably be better off in the ship looking for more. Yeah. We'll do a little sweep of the area. Not super confident that we'll be able to find another spot without the ship, but we'll take a look real quick. Then we'll come back, get the ship, and then hopefully we can find 2 more. Y'all don't judge my driving skills. We go off-roading in Alabama now. Man, it should stand out pretty okay. And just find a spot that has it. Yeah, this ain't it. We're going back. Here we go. I see some. Just looks like dirty snow. This better be far enough away for a biodiversity. That gives me confidence. Should I go? I feel like... Okay, ship's over that way. I feel like if we go like over a ridge. I'm gonna head over this way, see if we can find something. This might... If this is far enough away, then we... I mean, like, W's right here. I kind of doubt it. It just doesn't feel far enough away. This planet is like Hoth, which is ice. Watch out for that sand yeti, or the snow yeti. Throws old Luke upside down in the cave. I always wondered why that thing froze him upside down in the cave. He was just gonna save him for later. Like he wasn't hungry at the moment. That's my guess. Maybe he had babies he was gonna feed him to. Bro, there's gotta be... Hold on. There's gotta be a sample around here. I think I might just... We might yeet. We might go, hit this jump. I love driving the SRV, man. I think it's a lot of fun. Oh, we're about to get stuck. Alright. We've got to be... We've probably passed half a dozen of the samples. But we got to be getting close. We got to be getting close. Yeah. I can feel it. I can feel it in my bones. We're getting close to one. If not, we're going to call the ship and then do that method. Y'all can't tell me this doesn't look promising down here. We're looking for, it looks like a dirty patch of snow. Alright, my hull's at 50%. I don't know what happens if the SRV blows up, but I kind of don't want to find out. There's wreckage here?
Ship recalled.
Nope, we hadn't turned in yet, bro. We're still out here. There's another planet in this system that has life on it, so we're gonna go check that out too. It'll be first footfall there. Looking for these dang bacteriums, man. Bacteriums are the bane of my existence when it comes to exobiology. But we can find them sometimes. They stand out pretty good here, but the trick is just finding them. Huh? We need one more. We've come too far to give up hope now on this planet. We'll just fly a little bit. They're literally everywhere though, so. And the two that we found were very close together. Bacteria sucks, dude. Especially, you'll see this one. It's like kind of just gray. And everything's white. So it's like, bruh. I like it when it's a snowy planet and like the bacteria is blue or green. Like you can see it really good. I swear that's one. I'm almost positive. If that's the case, we don't even need. We'll just run on foot. We'll frolic. La 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 la. Bacteria doesn't get a screenshot picture. Unless the planet looks really cool. And this planet looks pretty lame. So. We'll try and see if we get more bacteria over here. It's always worth it. Toast, you might know, if you're still here or someone else in the chat. Like when you map the planet, is that with the detailed surface scanner, is that data sold to the universal cartographics people? Is that like with your space honks, your discovery scanner? Is that the same set of data? Or do you gotta go somewhere else to turn in your planet map and data? Okay, cool. Thanks, Scruff. But I'm guessing it's worth more than just flying by and honking the system. But I bet we've got millions and upon millions of Sirius Corporation to get rep with them. Yeah. Where would another station be to turn in? Because I've got Marco Quint. I've got my Sirius pass now. Got Steam. When you map a planet with the detailed surface scanner, is that data just turned in when you turn in your universal cartographic stuff? And Scruffy Beard says yes to that. I feel like that makes the most sense. That it would be. And then you gotta get, because everything like the on foot missions, like you gotta get off your ship to go get an on foot mission kind of thing. So like everything related to being on foot, you gotta be on your feet. And everything related to ships, you're in your ship kind of thing. That's how I try to keep it straight in my head, but there's just so much, you know, so much going on, so many little systems. It took me forever the other night to figure out how to pay off my dang bounty. Station research store, yeah. I'm excited, man. I'm excited to get back and see how big this payday is. I hope I'm not underwhelmed and just be like overthinking how many samples I've got in my brain. I feel like we did good. You know what I mean? but yeah, I might be being stupid. I don't think I'm being stupid. I think we did good. Because everything that we got has been on a first footfall planet. Earth-like and terrestrial water worlds pay the most. Nice. Oh, Vista Genomics. Yeah, that's right. Where do you think they got all their money from? To be buying all this data from us. I feel like that one should do it.
Surface scan complete.
Is this planet just gonna be dark everywhere? It looks like a turd. I don't think there's a light side to this planet. Aim for a flat looking spot.
Orbital flight engaged.
Oh, this one's gonna suck, I bet. Efficiency bonus, yeah. Been getting better at doing that. I wonder what this wreckage is out here. Would that be worth my time to go investigate. I don't have any guns though, so possibly not. It's going to involve any kind of fighting. I don't think there's any way we find the bacterium here. Oh, there's one.
Landing gear deployed.
That wasn't terrible. I will be right back, guys. I'm gonna stand up, stretch my legs, and pee real quick. Let's get lucky with this planet. Let's, This planet is being my urinal. How do you reckon he pees in this spacesuit? You know what I mean? I don't see no zippers on it.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Dude, the Mandalay is such a sweet looking ship. I think this planet being as dark as it is, I don't think I'm just on the dark side of the planet. I think the whole planet is dark. But I think this is gonna be the strat here. Alright, shut up. Auto docking.
Retracted.
Olaf. 20% Ask Explorer. Bill Turner, some sightseeing. Unlock. Allied with Olaf Independence. So you're saying that's where I should go to turn in? Bacteria shows up in night vision. It supposedly does not. So when we find the next one, we'll test that. We'll test that theory. I guess I could turn back around and look at the other one, but we're too far gone now. We'll find another one, don't you worry. We're gonna get lucky. Feel it. I mean, you guys see what I see? So there's three spots of it right there. I guess kinda. It's kinda darker.
Landing gear deployed.
That's a good one. Okay. Sobic. So it's the system is Sobic. Hold on, I'm about to do this right now. This system right here. Permit is required for that. So Sobic. Is that what you're saying? And then that would unlock. Gotcha. I'm gonna bookmark it. Okay. And then I'll throw a bookmark on Alice. Okay. Cool. Sobic. That's where we'll replot our route here in a sec. We gotta be getting we're getting close, y'all. We're getting real close.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
We're just gonna need one more now. Okay.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh god. This one might be kind of tricky because the landing is getting weird. I think it's gonna be back behind this ship a little bit. I picked out a rock too that I think I'll recognize.
Warning. Dangerously low temperature detected.
Look at how quick my suit battery gets drained. Oh, that's because I was scanning. All right. Little reroute here. Okay. That was all the planets in this system that I had interest in land on. Yep. Okay. This one didn't have anything. Oh no, that one did have something. This one didn't have anything. Cool. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. 6 jumps. So we're almost there. We'll keep checking though. We'll keep checking all the planets or all the systems as we get to them. See if there's anything worth stopping at. Crazy. This is like, I think day 2. We hadn't fought nothing. Like, kind of itching for a fight. Missed the crate.
System scan complete. Frameshift drive charging.
Chrome silver boys. Oh, God. It gives me Mad Max vibes.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, we're back in civilized space. Ain't none of this gonna be worth even looking at, huh? Four jumps to Sobek. Land is Freeport.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're still gonna look. There ain't no harm in looking. I doubt we luck out and find something that hadn't been Footfelled.
scooping complete.
Location's human.
Frameshift drive charging.
It kind of it feels good to be back. To see some space stations and stuff around. Like that's it was interesting being out there. Felt alone. It felt dark.
System scan complete. Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete. Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two.
It took, I think it was like a couple hours to get out, 500 or 5,000 light years. And then I spent like all last night coming back. And then today off stream, I was coming back, stopping places, everything. So I'll be curious to see how many samples we did get. And I do find it's crazy that there's actually no way to like look and see what samples I'm holding, you know what I mean?
Fuel scooping complete.
Oh, I get first footfall right here, y'all. Huh. I might be able to do it there too. For here for sure. Right? Because it doesn't give me a first footfall. There's 2 biosamples here. Let's go here first. Then remember this one down here. There's one there. Wait, I can't get a first footfall if there's already humans there though, right? We'll see. Go check it out. We're just one jump away from where we're going anyways, so good time to get sidetracked, right? Linus Tech Tips. Could be. Let's go look. Let's go look. There ain't no harm in stopping by. We'll map it out and we'll just see. Worst comes to worst, it's just a little detour. I think that other one for sure though in this system, nobody's stepped foot on it. Yeah. We gotta be careful now that we're back in real space. I don't want to get interdicted or anything. I feel like we're gonna be okay though. We're not carrying anything valuable, like as far as cargo goes. Literally have nothing. We shouldn't get got like that, and we're in solo, so we don't have to worry about any unscrupulous characters. unsavory individuals trying to just gank us and ruin our fun. Yeah, I don't think I would risk having like all this discovery data on me and then playing in open. Like, that sounds terrifying. What if? You're never guaranteed to run into anybody, but you're never not guaranteed either. You know what I mean?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
I ran into a problem with that Fonticula. There was a planet that said it had Fonticula and Bacterium, and I didn't see anything other than the Bacteria. And I found it there, and I was like, I thought Fonticulum would have been something bigger than a patch of bacteria on the ground, but I guess I was wrong. We'll see if this gives us a first footfall when we get out here.
Orbital flight engaged.
I think this is like a better spot. I'm gonna go for sort of like a low patch, maybe. Snow caps on that mountain. Yo, this looks like it's got some pretty cool terrain, actually. This one's gonna be SRV for sure.
Landing gear deployed.
This one's a, I think the SRVs, and I'll have to check this too because I hadn't done a whole lot of SRV stuff since I've been back. It should refuel when I go to a system. I'm thinking. Got to.
Low gravity warning.
No first footfall. These are too easy. Like, we may as well get these while we're here. I figured that would be that might be the case. And I think the regular samples are still worth like a decent chunk of change. Like, I don't know. Oh boy. Drives like your Nissan Rogue, that's funny. Gotta go further away. Dude, that was a pretty sweet jump. We'll check out that other planet and then it's time to go south. But I think the other planet is going to be a first footfall. Because it didn't say anybody had set foot on it before, so we'll see. But then again, this one didn't say first footfall, but also it says there's humans here on the planet, so it couldn't be a first footfall if there's humans already here, right?
Handbrake
Am I thinking too hard about it? Possibly. Is it that big of a deal? No, arguably no. But we're out here trying to do the thing, so we're gonna keep doing what we started doing until it's done. And that means we got to see if we get a first football on that other planet.
is on.
Certainly, this is far enough away, yeah? I would think. Alright, back to the ship. Oh boy. Actually, hold on. Can we just call the ship? Some rugged terrain on the way back. Have y'all tried the other SRV, the what's it, Scarab and the Scorpion? Have y'all tried the Scorpion? Y'all like it? Does it drive better? I think it's slower, but it has more firepower and you can take more hits, damage-wise. Yeah, they added, it's called a Scorpion. I don't know when it was added. But I had never seen such a thing either. And so I'm curious. The SRV's got a little soft spot in my heart though. I enjoy whipping it around. It reminds me of like a four-wheeler, the SRV does. Alright, it says mapped by such and such, old Jankules. Shout out Jankules if you're watching. But it doesn't say first footfall, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot to take a picture with, oh, it wasn't a first discovery, so it doesn't really count. Taking a picture with that life. I'm halfway thinking I should have spent more time in the way out. Discovering stuff, but I was kind of in a hurry to get back to civilized space so we can continue our engineering journey. But while we were way out, I did want to dabble in this exobiology. I'm hoping the payday isn't like lackluster. I just get like 30 million, I would be so upset. But no. I know we've got stuff from First Football Planets, and it's supposed to be worth a lot. And our cartographic scan data alone should be worth something. One of my favorite things that's changed since I've been away and come back is the Super Cruise overcharge, because this used to would have took forever. I'm still not quite used to knowing when to jump out of it or whatever. Like what, in 1,000 light seconds maybe? Well, I'm gonna overshoot it. You ready? Oh, that was pretty decent. Yeah, I had to fuel scoop a lot more. Yeah. I remember the fuel scoop being awesome though. Fuel scoop still is awesome. And on this ship, the Mandalay, got a big old huge fuel scoop on this thing. I love it. I think the Mandalay looks really, really cool. I hate it's not the best, like, viable combat ship. Because I feel like it would look really cool. It'd be a really cool looking, like, fighter. Boy, is this planet just dark as can be? One of them brownie planets again. Look like a turd ball. I don't remember this being a thing back in the day either, this detailed surface scanner. I don't know when that got added in. I don't remember it.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. Gold Station, LHS 331. I'm trusting you, man. Gold Station. Okay, Gold Station, we'll do it. That'll be next jump. We're gonna land down here, see if we get a first footfall and some dang old bacteriums. I kind of doubt it. Kind of feeling nah on this. Boy, this can't be. There's got to be a light side to the planet. Right on, Major Matt. Head to the light green, yes, sir. I'm looking to see if there's a light side of this planet. Dark over there. I guess dark isn't always bad when looking for bacteriums.
Orbital flight engaged.
That can't be one, is it? No. This may not be worth doing. We'll give it a little look around. See anything that looks remotely bacterium. We're gonna have to like run over top of it though, I feel like. That I don't think there's any way we find samples on this planet. I do want to get out and see if I got a first footfall though. And then that would determine the amount of effort that I'm willing to put in. Possibly. You know what I mean? We might be willing to put in some more effort if we do in fact have a first footfall. Alright, check it out.
Landing gear deployed.
Sun side only, yeah. I was looking for a sun side on this planet. Some of them are just dark as heck, dude. So I don't know if this one is or not. We'll take a look when we fly back up to space, but I don't think I'm gonna get a first footfall anyways.
Extremely low temperature detected.
Yeah, no. Not worth it. Alright, let's go. We've got our route plotted. And let's go sell stuff.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging.
What a trip this has been. That's the furthest I've ever been out in the game, that 5,000 light years. At some point I might go even further. We might try and go 10,000. We might just keep going, you know what I mean? And then just get a bunch of discovery out there.
Fuel scooping.
But short trips right now, because when we get together and play with the boys, I got to be able to get to them, you know what I mean? Let me say gold.
Scooping complete.
Dude, I hate hunting bacterium though. I feel like that's my least favorite thing to do with exobiology, because it's like so hard to see 90% of the time, and then apparently it doesn't pay as much as the other stuff does. I don't blame him at all. I'll at least like stop, give it a look around a little bit, and then like dip out from there. But I feel like it's about to be dumb with the orbital stuff. I'm gonna hit the grab wall. The Super Cruise Assist does not do good with flying next to a planet. I'm about to yeet. Oh, got it. That's D-scan already here. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom while it docks. And we're gonna sail.
This station is under alliance control. Please comply with SARCOM flight regulations. Landing permitted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 30. Clear for precision approach. Use of docking computer has been sanctioned. Landing gear deployed. Ship is on deck. Clear to offload. Happy to have you, Commander.
What's up, Mags? How's it going? How's it going? Okay. So. What was stocked? Oh, I bet restock was my SRV fuel. Ah, nice, 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 nice. Let's look here. 621 million. 621 million. I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna put that in a note real quick. And we're just gonna call it 621 mil. 621.5 mil or something. Suppose I could just not be lazy and out the whole number. 621. Okay. Now, the first part, I guess, is going to be from here. We'll go to Starport Services and Universal Cartographics. $5 mil. That's not bad. Oh, that's one page. Does that mean each page is going to be more? There's 4 pages of this? Yes. Interesting. Very cool. That was 4 mil plus 5 mil. That's 9 mil. I've never seen it with more than one page. I've earned accolades. Hey! First to discover a bunch of stuff. Cool. This one's only 1 million. Incoming message. feel like I'm gonna rank up with my exploration stuff. Okay, we got some more first to discover stuff. Cool. That was over 10 mil in just scan and planet scan data. Okay. So now we got to get out of the ship. And go sell our little jars, our specimens. Nice. Okay, so we unlocked that. Probably... there a mission for the permit? Uh-huh.
Incoming message.
We got a permit! Heck yeah! And that was Bill Turner? What was he? I'm a ranger now. Plasma accelerators and utilities. I wonder what utilities are. Bromelite? Okay. We'll have to get another ship out here. Disembark, yes. Yes, yes. Now for what we've all been waiting for. Mandalay is such a cool looking ship. Look like Iron Man colors almost. How y'all doing? All okay? Alright. What you looking at over here, Miss Lady?
Hey, Commander.
Hello? Test tubes and all? Well, he got a bald
Here
head.
to help us further our research. Our scientists are keen for new data.
Man, that's alright, but that wasn't as much as I thought it was gonna be. 85 million. Oh wait. Page total 262 million? What? Hold on. I was upset at first. But we got 262 million for that trip? So it's like Like, this is a $76 million bonus for discovering that thing. 33 million dollar bonus for discovering that thing. That was a bacteria. That bacteria was 40 million right there. So some of them are worth less. But some of the bacteria are only worth like 5 mil. This stuff was worth 30. Yeah, I was like kind of like, well, we did it. But now I'm kind of stoked. And we had, I think we probably had about like the amount of samples that I thought we were gonna have. We didn't have a whole lot, but we had a decent bit. And we were pretty much just going in a straight line coming back. Had we just stayed way out in the middle of nowhere, bouncing around sort of aimlessly, we probably would have found more stuff. I know we would have. Thanks, goodbye.
Thank you for your contribution to our research.
Yeah, no, thank y'all. That was crazy. Okay, so let's look. I think we can see our monies from here. 890 million. Started out at 621, and now we're at 890. Like 270 million. Yeah, a lot. That was cool. That was really cool. All right, what now? Do we go back? No, go back into the black. Now I know I got to do some engineering and stuff. We'll eventually do another long trip like that. I don't have any of my ships here. There's no community events going on right now, I don't think. How'd I get 17 worth of damage? Okay. Motion to collector, Tyler. Did we get anything for that? No, like exobiologist collector. Blue. I don't like it. I'll stick with that. I don't think it gave us any oh, that's kind of cool actually. We're gonna stick with our green though. We spin our arcs on it. I like the way it's like kind of scratched up too. Alright. Yes. Back. Now I don't have a game plan though. So I know we need to go see what's his face? This guy. Not Marco Quint. Screw Marco Quint. Professor Palin. We need 25 units of sensor fragments. Do I have 25 cargo slots? Can I do that? $24. I have what? All right, so we need. We say 25 units. We're gonna have to Inara this. Sensor fragments. Are they not a commodity? Is it just a thing? All right, hold on. Component sensor fragment. Very rare. Argoid artifacts. How do we find them? No, I probably don't have any of them. Oops. Bro, yeah, as for as old as it is, it's insane how good it looks. Trying to find where to find sensor fragments. Do I have any already? Crash Thargoid ship sites or collecting them from non-human signal sources. So I don't think I can buy them anywhere. Let's see if we have any though, right? I think they're gonna be here, maybe? No. Definitely don't have any sensor fragments. Alright, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of me figuring out stuff, doing Elite Dangerous things, and I don't necessarily feel the need to do all that on stream, because I'm gonna be figuring out where to find sensor fragments. Gonna have to get my ship over here to go do that, more than likely. It said Thargoid sites. My other ship is not even there. It's way out. Yeah, it's right over here. How many jumps is that? It's only 5 jumps to get to my crate. And then we gotta go to a Thargoid site. There's one pretty close. Is that's that, right? I don't know. Yeah, okay, let's try that. Let's try that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Non-human signal sources.
Ship released. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
That have something with ammonia. They show up as non-human signal sources. Are they on the planet surface, Jess? Or what about the crashed, like, Thargoid remnant, whatever thing?
Allow for increased traffic flow in the sector. Please reduce your speed, Commander.
No, sir, I don't think I will reduce my speed. He's out there fighting. I don't want to crash sensor, got in an SRV and picked up all this stuff. Okay. Non-human signal sources. Let me just get back to my ship. We might just go fight some pirates or something and then call it a night. Figure it out later. I do kind of want to figure it out though. We've almost got $1 billion now, y'all. We're almost a dang space billionaire.
System scan complete. Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
So they're probably only on the planets with ammonia? Is that what you're saying?
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
trying to operate beyond safety limits. Dang, man, let me. The system just has to have something. Okay.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
Randomly found it looking for biologicals. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Good to know. Good information.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2.
Out of curiosity's sake. See if any of this looks like it hadn't been. Yeah, it's all been mapped and everything.
Fuel scooping complete.
Interesting. Oh, that's got but 3 biologicals on it.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
I think I'm always gonna be just ingrained in sort of exploration mode now when I do a scan and it's got like a bunch of bodies. What's up, Phil? We just made a bunch of money. We made like 270 something million coming back from our 5,000 light year out trip. So that was really cool. And now I'm kind of like, I don't know what to do now, but we need sensor fragments. So we're sort of at a loss. Kind of don't know where to go to get sensor fragments. Crash Thargoid interceptors. Can you trade for sensor?
Zorgon Access to the channel open. Send a request if you wish to dock in this facility, Commander. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad number 22. Acknowledged, Commander. Clear for assisted docking.
Oh, where are they at?
Landing gear deployed.
Oh yeah, sorry. I should have been not in the menu.
Solid contact. Dispatching ground crew. Welcome to
Crash
the station,
site.
Commander.
Finding a crash site and breaking the sensors there. Farm scavengers at Thargoid surface sites. So someone said Thargoid sensors only. So is it gonna be SRV stuff? On reaching the site, you see a crash type 9 lines. Unlocking panel. Up all the way to abilities. Crash ship surface signal. Thargoid sensors. Huh. So what is the what is the dang it's material they don't take up cargo space, okay. Name is Shooting Rocks. Is there another way to get them? So I gotta go find a system that has the non-human what's it called? Dang, so I don't even need my ship then. Non-human signal source. Pleiades Nebula, Witchhead Nebula, and Coalsack Nebula also appear in the Here's a convergence Thargoid surface sites. Planetary surfaces. Layout of these structures are similar to those of Thargoid Titans. Thargoid uplink devices. Scavengers. How do I find them? Are they not them shooting rocks? Money on a fleet carrier? I tried looking, Phil. I couldn't even find them on Inara. Crash ship with sensors you can shoot off and collect fragments. So it's on the ground though. I'm in Megalius. Hit 17. Let's see where that thing is. $17,403. Oh, yeah, that's out there. I mean, shoot, dude, we'll get there 7 jumps. It's just getting an SRV and shoot. Heck yeah. I don't. You think I need my crate with actual guns though? I was thinking it might be at one of these another journey back into the black. Alright. Not too far. That'd be pretty quick. I think if it's SRV I ought to be okay in my Mandalay without guns. Cause that's the problem with the Mandalay is I'm scared. Yeah, here we go. Let's go. We're off on an adventure. Thanks, Jazz. Let's we should probably bookmark this in case something happens to it. Route. And then let's throw a bookmark here. Definitely just SRV shooting. Okay, 7 jumps, takes a minute or 2, yeah. We're good. I know it sounded like I'm fussing. I'm not fussing. And even if I am, that's allowed. A certain amount of fussing is allowed when we're doing Elite Dangerous stuff. Me looking for bacteria? Fussing. I'm gonna be fussing. Dude, I don't even care if we get... I mean, I do care if we get blowed up, but dang, we're almost a billionaire, son. 890 million? Heck yeah. Heck yeah. We just gotta do that like 7 more times to get our fleet carrier. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're not grinding for that. We're doing what we want to do until we get to the point where we can afford it if we so choose. Who knows? We might buy a bigger ship here at some point. We might get an Anaconda or a Federal Corvette or something. We got to start doing power play stuff too. I have no idea how power play works, but I know there's like stronghold carriers that have like all the ships. They have all the ships. You know what I mean? I think. Don't they have all the ships and all the modules? Never done anything power play related, but me and Boganry have already been talking about it, and we know who we're gonna pledge to. We'll look at it here in a sec. Like gang warfare, yeah. Yeah, long, multi-day long. Even further out than 5,000 light years. Is that what you're saying? And had I been much further? Right on, right on. We will eventually. All of these are going to be explored. Look at all these planets in this system. Goodness. Probably not be scanning stuff. We should probably just get to where we're getting and then worry about it later. That's what it sounded like. There's like a map filter, and you can look at the different systems and see what faction is there and who controls what and stuff like that. Get 5 missions assigned each week. Nice. That takes some of the guesswork out of it. Just a couple more jumps. We were gonna... I think Yuri Grom is our dude. Yeah, and I feel like that's gonna be where the confusion sets in, is figuring out how all that is sort of structured works. Let's fill up on gas while we're here. Pretty cool looking planets. Free jumps. Alright, let's go.
Fuel scooping complete.
I imagine if you go far enough into the black, like no one's explored any of the planets. Because you can just literally pick a direction and go, and at some point you'll be where no one else has been because it's so big, yeah. Electra, like what was her name? Jennifer Garner? That movie.
Ready to engage.
She was in Daredevil. Y'all remember that? The Black is Lonely. Yeah. It felt eerie out there, you know, being the first to even lay eyes upon a planet. Kind of crazy.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, that's our target, so scan real quick, we'll get all our gas in there and then we'll jump over there. Like I'm gonna run out of gas in this thing. Nothing interesting, let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
Fleet carriers over here, so we know we're in the right place probably. And it said there's something about these little like little robot things going around, little skimmers or something. This is going to be interesting because this is going to be like the first time I've laid eyes upon anything Thargoid. And I've been sort of trying to stay away from that as like a spoiler. Where's the nav beacon?
Fuel scooping.
On purpose. So,
Scooping complete.
no nav beacon? There's no nav beacon out here, y'all. Yeah, but they said we can destroy the skimmers. Get something too. Did that give me the nav beacon? Alright. So gotta be that thing then. There's no nav beacon here? I guess there's no space stations here. On A4? Yeah. It's got to be the only one that we can land on, eh? Oh, the full spectrum scanner. I hate that thing, dude. I hate that thing, but yeah, you're probably right. I just, I don't understand it. I think I got a button map for it somewhere. I used it once. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It makes me feel dumb. This is gonna get us there. I have faith. A4, there we go. That's where we're going. We'll surface scan it, and that should tell us what we need to know, I think. Yeah, I think what made me mad is like sort of trying to figure out the buttons to map to the sticks or whatever. Keyboard and mouse buttons. I don't know, dude. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like I don't understand what it's saying. Like, you know? Button, it's like this button, tune, adjust tuning frequency or something. It's like, bruh, I don't even know. I don't know what that means. So I just gotta go mess with it. That's like with this thing. It took me a while to get my button mapping where I like it.
Surface scanned by 50%.
For sure, for sure. Hopefully we won't need it though.
Surface scan complete.
Okay, we got crashed Thargoid ship. That's got to be it, right? Yeah. And I think this is one of those things where they're talking about explore it and then get the stuff and then relog to get the stuff to come back. Which that might be the way. I don't know. It would be on the dark side of the planet, huh?
Orbital Flight engaged.
I feel like we're gonna want to be close, but not like close enough to where our ship gets shot by the skimmers or whatever. We'll find out, man. I don't know that I have the patience and or desire to go to like 4 or 5 different sites like this. If we can just stay here and reload, we get 25 of the things. Gonna be a good spot to land somewhere. I'd like to land like maybe a kilometer out, you think? Let's get a look at this thing from the air while we're...
Scan detected.
Who's scanning me? I was gonna say let's
Landing gear deployed.
get a look at it, but we are just gonna go because if you're getting scanned.
Low gravity warning.
I don't know why this is kind of scary. Kind of scary right now. Do I have brights on this thing? This is my first encounter with anything Thargoid related ever in Elite Dangerous. How is that Milky Way in the distance? Is it? Right. Is that? Maybe? I don't know. Maybe. Seems like a very distinct possibility. I keep hearing clicking, like aliens clicking. I don't like it. I probably could have parked a lot closer, but I was scared. The big long thing in the sky. I gotcha. Oh my goodness. So there should be something to shoot in here. All right, let's not be dumb. Let's get the lay of the land here. What the heck? This looks organic. Oh, I'm not even there yet. This is like a challenger or chieftain or something. This huge ship. Oh god. Okay, I see a thing that we can interact with over there. This is unsettling. Oh god. Hear stuff too. Oh. Oh, y'all don't mind me. I'm gonna pick that up. Got me a sensor fragment. That was one. Oh, is this another one? Got 3 already. Animal meat canister. I think we want that one. It sucks it's not daytime. Coffee. think we got 6 now, Phil. I think there were 3 each. Human could be animals to aliens, yeah. For sure. I'm pretty sure if there was like legit aliens out there and they came to Earth, we would be like ants to them, you know what I mean? Because they got technology to get from their part of space to our part of space. Space is huge. We can't even get to Mars, really, you know what I mean? Not right now. Take like months to get there. Dude, it looks squelchy, you know what I mean? Like it would probably smell really bad if we could smell it. Alright, we're doing good, we're doing good. We're 9. Got 9 of them. Gives me real like alien Prometheus kind of vibes. Yeah, I hope they don't want to just terraform the planet, because I don't think we could stop them. What was that? So those are sensors. I can't blame on them. Yes. That's what we needed. We needed a sensor fragment. Okay. Can we drop this thing? Jettison. Gonna piss him off though. Okay, how many are we chilling at now? Dude, we might relog and do this again at least one more time. No matter if we do get all the things that we need or not.
Target destroyed.
On account of they're really valuable. We've got 21 already. So there's our 25. Do it a couple times, yeah, while I'm here. Because we can always go trading and use them as our currency. I think that's probably going to be about where we would need to log out and log back in. Go out a little ways here. If there's anything. Alright, let's do it. Let's see about it, huh? Yeah, that's not a bad trip. Alright, Phil. I'll catch you later, man. Strong defenses. Oh, I missed that, Scruffy. Yeah, strong defenses against kinetic weapons. The good old-fashioned lead, supersonic lead. Yeah, I'll catch you later, Phil. Thanks for stopping by, man. Always a pleasure. Ooh. Yeah, this is definitely worth it to relog. All right. We'll fill them up. We'll get 100.
Cargo scoop deployed.
I didn't see any of the skimmer things that it was talking about. Maybe there's not any here. They went to the store to get milk.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
The Guardian. The Guardians are also aliens. I need to delve into the lore a little bit more. Like, I thought the Guardians are sort of like precursors. Are they like before humans?
Target destroyed.
Just different aliens? Right on, right on. Alright, we can look in our contacts. Beer and animal meat. Alright, we'll do it one more time. We got 50... We might do it 2 more times. We got 50 something of the skimmer fragments, sensor fragments. I don't feel like this is cheating. I feel like it's kind of a gray area. They coded the game where it's like this. And it's just way more convenient to do it this way than to have to go find another site, fly 30 minutes throughout the universe. I don't feel bad about this. We're still here. We're still putting in the time. We made the trip. We should be able to reap the rewards. And we are.
Target destroyed.
That was the weirdest way I've ever cargo scooped anything. We're at 66 of 100. That's fantastic. Anytime you can get a grade 5 material like this, and stock up on them, 10 out of 10 recommend. Ancient aliens? Yeah. What happened to that show, man? That one dude with the crazy hair was wild. Like, anybody can take anything he says seriously blows my mind.
Target destroyed.
Yeah, we're back, brother. We made... you weren't here when we cashed in. We almost got $1 billion now. We made 200 and... probably close to 300 million just on the way back. We should have been exploring on the way there, but, you know. That wasn't the mission on the way there. I decided once I got there, 5,000 light years away, I was like, you know what? I should probably do some exobiology while I'm here. And we learned a lot. Next trip will be a lot smoother and we'll go even further. Probably make like take like a week-long trip out into the black. Something like that. And now we're getting these sensor fragments so we can go unlock what's his face? Alan? You know who I'm talking about, the doctor. Yeah, it may be. It may be. I think, I mean, you know, they gotta know that their game, you can do this in the game, you know? I don't know. I kind of feel like it's not a thing that they're trying to actively, you know, discourage. One more time. And then we should be full. But, you know, maybe they've looked at changing it to where it would log that you've been here before and... you wouldn't be able to go back and recollect stuff. Like, it would just show up empty or whatever. But I don't know, dude. I don't know. I kind of don't feel... I feel like they're so harsh. Things are so difficult in so many other regards in this game that they're kind of like, we'll let them have this one. You know what I mean? We got 87. I gotta look into getting a Guardian frameshift drive booster before we go out next time. I feel like that's gonna be mandatory to have on the Mandalay. This place is scary, man. This is giving me bad vibes. Yeah. He's got a dodgy past story. He's experimenting on him. Experimenting on aliens or something crazy. Interesting. Dude, I love the lore, man. The little backstories that we get on people. And I should take more time to, like, look at it. You know what I mean? But oftentimes I'm just like, where's the next thing for me to shoot? Point me at it. Place makes crazy noises when you do stuff. Okay, we're about to be full. This is it. 100 right here. Alright, so let's go. Let's do some rock climbing here in the SRV. Y'all is stupid. We won. What if the aliens had won? What were the devs prepared to do then? What you reckon? Like just blown up space stations everywhere, us have to rebuild and mount a second offensive kind of thing? Or us get driven into one part of space or the other? Oh gosh. Get squirrely sometimes. Now that we know that's not dangerous with like skimmers or whatever, we're gonna go take a closer look with the spaceship. Yeah, how would they have developed the story? And I'm upset that I missed it, that Elite wasn't on my radar at that point, because I feel like that would have been really fun. Nobody shot him, yeah. We tried to be diplomats or whatever, diplomatic. Are they bugs? That looks sort of like a water bug, you know what I mean? Might have to go to some of those other... I know there's still Thargoids out there running around, right? Like flying around. We're gonna have to go out there at some point. There's a bunch of crashed stuff over here. Alright, so I guess technically we can go see old buddy. $499 light years away. 9 jumps. Pretty quick. Pleiades in California nebula. That would be like some sort of weird signal source or something. Titans were a response to humanity trying to wipe them out. Interesting. That was kind of like a last-ditch effort by the Thargoids. I think we are... We're still closer to Palin than Chloe. Chloe's out there in the Witchhead Nebula, right? Don't try the Threat 9, right on. I can't do anything in the Mandalay either. A retaliation, right on. So once we get Palin unlocked, then we'll have to ship our ship out there. Ship the ship. Oh god. Oh god. Am I about to die? Oh no, no, we just gotta run. No. What? Am I about to die? I'm shut down. Everything's shut down. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I got no controls, y'all. Are they gonna kill me? Are they gonna probe me? Oh my god, I'm scared. No, we gotta go. Oh no, dude. I want to look. I want to look back, but nope. Okay, bye. That was terrifying. Ooh. Oh boy. That was the most terrified I've been in this game yet. Let's get out of this sector of space just as quickly as we can, please. I did, bro. I was boosting. We were just trying to go. We had to go, you know. I don't have good shields, nothing on the Mandalay. The Mandalay's just kind of stripped down. Oh. Scared the crap out of me, y'all. That did not look like a regular frameshift interdiction. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, for sure, because it didn't even look like a regular ship on the radar either. I don't know where... Yeah, I have no idea. Maybe it was just like looking, like if I had had something... I bet if I had had one of those things in my cargo, I bet they would have like ganked me, you know what I mean? I just got sensor fragments now. That ain't my fault they left them laying around down there. That's my first encounter with a Thargoid. Now I want to take the crate over there, dude. See if we can fight them. One of the slowest. Good. So we know we can go out there. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that button, but that's fine. Now we know where to go to find them, though. Good here. You just quit looking, quit window shopping at the planets until we get out of the bubble again. Like, well out of the bubble. At 100 and something hours back into the game, I know I played previously. That was insane. Like I never encountered anything like that in this game. I think it says my playtime's around a week. What's that? 24 times 7. So. I know we played a lot back in the day. We got a Python, and the credit grind was a real deal back then.
Frameshift drive charging.
He's just a freak, man. He just wants to study their tech or something. He was probing the aliens, cutting them up or something. Y'all seen, what was it, Pacific Rim? Where they had, like, the kaijus or whatever? I guess they were kind of aliens, right? And they were, like, grinding up the body parts, like the bones and stuff, selling them as aphrodisiacs and stuff like that.
Frameshift drive supercharged.
Like for the star to poop me out.
Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Trying to get out of it, please.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Let me go.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, the scary boost stars. That one was holding on to me, dude.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, here goes another one, huh? We'll do this one better. We're gonna do this one better. We've got the field maintenance unit, so we're all everything's a-okay.
Warning. Frameshift drive operating beyond safety limits.
Oh, I really didn't need to do that.
Supercharged. Frameshift drive charging.
It was just a normal jump away. But we supercharged it. Oh, what is going on out here? Dang. Look at this. They're beefing out here.
Ready to engage.
Huh. Who's, we gotta figure out who our next engineer is after we're done with Palin.
Fuel scooping.
Is this the right place? Am I the right place?
Scooping complete.
Yeah, right there. I kind of feel. Okay, here's the move, right? Gotta go. We'll get the nav beacon real quick. Hopefully not get blown up. I think we'll be fine. I don't think anyone's gonna pick a fight with us. And then we gotta go to a space station and get our crates sent out here. And then we go meet the old buddy. Alright, we've got the nav beacon data. Vendor, bartender, frontline, all of this. Repair, restock, outfitting. They got a shipyard, cool. Let's go. And onward.
Frameshift drive charging. 3, 2, 1.
I don't know if we really care. To upgrade the thrusters on the Mandalay. I mean, if we've got extra materials, then sure. But he's fine. Like the Mandalay does good. I guess we could probably go faster, like run away faster, if we had better thrusters, right? That's how that works. What if this has been such an eventful, like, Elite Dangerous play session? We done came back from thousands of light years out in the black. We got some exobiology. We found some bacteriums. What else we done did? We went and got the Thargoid fragment things. We unlocked a new star system, unlocked a new engineer. We're about to unlock this guy, old Palin, where we can actually do business with him. This is like, you know about an engineer, he knows about you, he's like, yeah, come see me, but like I ain't gonna do nothing for you until you go do like 45 other things. So clean drive tuning and thermal spread for more speed without heat. Right on. So dirty drive for my fighter. Clean drive for my exploration. Yeah. Yeah, that's how I got it right now, but I could only do level 3, I think. Level 2, level 3. Where I had it at.
Starcom people, like as of November, this is an Alliance station. Please comply with Starcom regulations at all times. Access granted. Make your way to landing pad 30. Initiating auto-docking sequence.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmation. Pad restraints engaged.
$51 for it to get here. Ugh. Yeah, cause it's way out there, huh? $4 million. We don't care. We got it like that. Alright, y'all, 51 minutes till that gets here. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say we're rich, but we're doing all right. You know what I mean? We ain't struggling no more. We ain't hungry no more. We don't have to eat off the value menu.
Ship coupling disengaged. Your way is clear to depart.
Oh, come on. We were trying to jump the queue. We don't wait.
Frameshift drive charging.
Do I have a wake scanner on this
Clear
ship?
of the station. Safe travel.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, I bet it is. If I bought and outfitted like a large ship, I'd be back to like 100 mil, easy. I think we're gonna hold off on that for a while. Yeah. Old Abel's laboratory. Cutter money now. Right on. What you use that for combat? Like what do you Oh, this guy's on a different kind of surface station is what you're saying?
Orbital Flight engaged.
I think we're good, man. I think we should be good. Right on. Is it worth it though? You know what I mean, Scruffy? Is that the move? Or just stick with my little crate Mark II. I'm still loving my crate, dude. And it's gonna be even better once we get these dirty drive tuning. Oh, you can go in and look around here. Could I go in and look around?
Zorgon Peterson, Mike Alpha, November. Automated flight.
I love how the engines pivot on this thing. Like a VTOL.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings,
Right on.
Commander.
What do you use your cutter for, though? Is that cargo, doing combat? Contacts is unavailable. Okay, do clean drive tuning. Thermal spread. Oh, right on. Me? What could I see? Is it here? There's somewhere you can see your rep. I think I have pretty good rep with yeah, here we go. The Empire? Did? Oh, that's just this systems faction. I was looking at it earlier. Is this it? This is it right here, right? So I'm allied with the Federation, allied with the Empire, and allied with the Alliance. So I can, is that, like, I could technically go buy a cutter? I don't know. I don't know how that works. Rank up mission in Empire places on the mission board. The rear admiral. All right, Curtis. You have to get a Duke and buy a cutter. Okay. Okay. I guess that makes sense. That makes way more sense. No. Yeah, you're good. You're good. It's not abundantly clear like anything else. Rear Admiral for Corvette with the feds. Okay, cool. Right on. I think we're a ways away from that. Now I gotta wait on my crate to get out here so I can engineer its drives. Might go do some material trading. But it's gonna be 51 minutes for the crate to get here. How long we've been streaming for? We've been... Yeah, who would have thought? Raphael, I feel like it's a good time. I feel like 2025 is a good year to jump back in Elite Dangerous. Chat GPT to help. Oh, heck yeah, dude. AI helping you. Driving the Corvette now. Heck yeah. I think I'm going to end the stream here, guys. I just got to wait on my crate to get here and probably go trade some materials. Well, you said you could go inside here, though, right? Go to the hangar. Take a look around. But yeah, we had fun. We had a pretty eventful stream tonight. Did some exploring. Got some engineers unlocked. Almost got killed by a Thargoid. Go meet the professor and deck him. Yeah. Is he out? Is he standing out here? Yeah, Raphael. I almost pooped my pants, dog. Pulled me out of hyperspace. Super cruise. They'll shut your whole... They shut my whole ship off. I was freaking out. I thought I was for sure gonna die. They're still lurking. That was the Pallades? Is this him? Before the lifts? Right on. Exobiology is really profitable, Raphael, and it's fairly fun.
Well then, let's get started, shall we?
Oh, I hate him. Boy, you suck. I don't like you. I'm gonna fart all in your couch here.
I was hoping for a distraction shortly before you arrived. Perhaps goodbye.
What's your outfit? My outfit? Dude, I love this is my Artemis suit. Hold on. We'll do a fit check real quick. I love it, man. I love the green spacesuit for my exobiology. Green's my favorite color, so we do green on like everything that we can do green on. He's seen some stuff, I tell you what. Yeah, the ARC store, you can go buy stuff. You earn ARCs every week too, just by playing the game. And there's a sale on all the suit cosmetics right now. So when you manage your loadout from your ship, you can customize it and change the appearance. All right. I'm gonna go, guys. I'm gonna probably do some material trading and stuff off stream, so I'd be ready to modify my crate when it gets here. But like I said, that was gonna be 51 minutes. We'll probably be back getting into something again tomorrow night. Y'all just stay tuned. Drop a like, subscribe, whatever. Chat was awesome tonight. Thanks for everyone's help. Plants for your cockpit. Yeah, I need a cockpit fern or something. I'll catch everyone later. And thanks again for all y'all's help and support, guys. It's been a lot of fun. Peace.